Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be picking up Dorothy, the horse we previously showed to Lo. So I guess come along and we'll see how this actually goes. So I'm just gonna take a walk to our trailer, which you can see is in the head. This might take us a while to walk because I didn't realise how far I actually parked our trailer. Okay, so finally we arrived at the trailer and now I'm just going to get into the car. And a cute little switch there, where we're now at Silverglade Equestrian Centre to pick up Dorothy. We decided on the last couple of weeks we're probably just going to call him D, because it's shorter. So D is in his stable over here, where Zoe very kindly placed him forward, so he was a little bit closer than where he normally is stabled. Again, I've cut a lot of this out because otherwise it would just be stupid long and I don't want to end up editing like a 4-hour video. So I'm going in, guy, put his head collar on and his shipping boots, and he has overreach boots on because he does have front shoes on. I wanted to just make sure he didn't pull those off during transport. And then I got Dot, who is my partner, recording for us. Realising now it's an extremely long walk to the trail and I probably should have parked it a little bit closer, but I guess we live and learn. I think we do have a little jump where we're closer to the trailer, because as you can see the little blob in the corner over there near the horse walking past is where we parked the trailer. Okay, there we go, there's our little jump. And then I am loading him up. You see he gets on first try. Such a good horse. He just walks on nicely, doesn't even hesitate. And then I took the camera off Dot and I am showing you him on the trail and how nice he is. Just stood there like a good boy. And then I obviously have to put the camera down to close the trailer open, make sure he's good. You see he has a little hair net too, which you can munch on. And then this is the trailer footage on the way home. He does get a little fidgety here and there, but other than that he's relatively well behaved. And then he unloads himself, which I didn't know he did until I opened the trailer and he just backed out. I was like, oh. Not sure what happened there with the footage, but I am walking him down to the barn because we're currently stabled at Golden Leaf Stables, and I'm walking him down to the open barn. This is not going to be his stable, he's going into the inside part of the barn. This is the outside part where the horses go for quarantine, so he's going to be staying here for the next 2 weeks just to ensure that he doesn't have anything. We don't think he will, but we have to protect the other horses. So that is where he will be going, just for a little bit. All these horses in this barn are also in quarantine. Obviously I paid for him to have the biggest stall in this area, just because, you know, he's a big horse, he's not exactly small, and I got ridiculously deep on the bed. As you can see, it is covering my ankles. Okay, so now it's been like 2 weeks and we're now in the barn and he has moved inside. So I thought I'd show you that. I'm not sure what happened with our camera issues here, but yeah, this is Obsidian. This is Dot's horse. He is currently stabled next to D as we're trying to pair them in the field together. And then here is D in his stable. If I can actually figure out how they're gone. we was having a lot of issues in this clips with figuring out where to stand and what I was going to do and all that fun stuff. But I'm going to go put D in the pasture for a little bit, or a little turn up pen, so I can explain what I did with his stable and how I set it up. Okay, so magic, D's outside. So we did shavings, that's what I prefer, and then we did a hay net at the back, and then on the other corner to the hay net we have his water bucket, which I need to fill up. I've just cleaned his still out. And then obviously the back of the stable is a lot thicker in bedding than the front, because D has a tendency to drag his bedding forward as he walks, and then obviously the entire yard is rubber matted, which matches the green, which is kind of cool. But that's his stable. So I'm going to go ride, so some of my riding clothes I will tack up and see you when we're in the arena. I think it's going to be a couple of GoPro footages and other stuff like that. Okay, so now we are in the arena, and again we had issues on where to stand with this stuff. But yeah, so this is us, we are currently matching in navy blue. And then this is the GoPro of us walking. I'm not sure I was looking for our GoPro today, but it wasn't picking up great, so we're going to have to work with what we have. And then I have a camera like a pivot, however you pronounce that, that catches you as you moves, but as well as Doc's recording, it was just a bit iffy today with recording, so I'm not sure why. So this is my first ride on D, and so we're not doing much, we did a couple of jumps, and yeah, just mainly flat work, what canter, all the fun stuff. So obviously we're just walking and warming him up. There's a lot of clips in this, like little cuts. And then this is where Dot or the Pivia took over recording. We're just, you know, trotting and warming up. Oh, and now we're cantering. This is where we approach a jump, and then I didn't aim him right, so I fell off, so I cut that out. Because I didn't really see me hit the dirt. And then I think after a couple of times, we ended up coming around to the double. We've obviously done the singles a couple of times, and the doubles were not to show, because the time I didn't really fall off or get pinged out the saddle by him. So this is Dot recording just behind us, she didn't want to like run too close. So he clears that fight, and this one he chips in half a stride, and that's purely my fault. And then I think we're going to start cooling down, because that's the last two jumps we did. He was getting tired, I was getting tired, it was hot, was both frustrated, and yeah. That was our first ride in Dorothy's first couple of weeks here. But yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching my video.